Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Super Obvious. I am itsdarockstar. In this video, we're talking about the champions of WWE in 2019. If they won the belt last year and they still have the belt now, that does not count. So wrestlers such as Brock Lesnar, Asuka, Pete Dunne, and Buddy Murphy do not make the list. You dig? First, we are talking about RTruth in United States Championship. He won the US Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura on a weekly episode of SmackDown. The end of the match to me is still weird and looks like a botch. They should have had Shinsuke Nakamura do more of the, I'm gonna hit you in the nuts, and then I'm gonna hit you in the nuts, and then I'm gonna lose all my matches. But it's good because I'm still gonna be the champ. You can't lose the belt to a DQ. Those are the rules, bitch. Next, we have the Usos and the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The Usos won the belts from Shane McMahon and The Miz at the Elimination Chamber. It's a great match with a bunch of cool spots that you should check out. My review on the match is in the Elimination Chamber video. The Miz later pitches the idea to Shane that since he is an authority figure, they should have a rematch and get the belts back. The rematch clause is supposed to be done, so if Shane makes this happen, he is abusing his power. A side note, that The Miz is the one that got pinned at the pay-per-view, losing the belts. After the match, you kind of see Shane and Miz and waiting for one of them to turn on each other, but we know that's going to be built up to WrestleMania. Also, a prediction side note is I think that Shane is going to be the one to turn heel and backstab the Miz, making Miz the face and Shane the heel. It'll be a change-up that you guys would not see coming. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Next, we have the Boss and Hug Connection and the Women's Tag Team Championships. Sasha and Bayley win the brand new Women's Tag Team Championships at the Elimination Chamber. I feel this is a payoff because the story between Sasha and Bayley has been going on for every bit of probably 10 years. They cut a promo on Raw telling their story and how they have gotten to this point. It seems like it takes forever, and I yawned. A lot. I'm not sure how long they are going to keep the belts. Nia Jax and Tamina are probably the ones that are going to take the belts from them when this happens. The main thing is that the Boss and Hug Connection were the first team to win the belts. But if they lose the belts on their first title defense, that's going to be pretty freaking lame, dude. Next, we have the Revival and the Raw Tag Team Championships. The Revival won the belts from Chad Gable and Bobby Roode on Raw. This was probably one of my favorites on the list. There are so many close pinfalls during the match, you really aren't sure when the match is going to end and who's going to win. The Revival is one of the main wrestlers of the company wanting to leave because of how they're being used. Them winning the Raw Tag Team titles shows the WWE is listening to their wrestlers and audience more. They freaking should. Duh. Next, we have Finn Balor and the Intercontinental Championship. Finn Balor won the belt in a match against Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush at the Elimination Chamber. This match had some really cool spots for a match that wasn't really that long. I go over this match more in detail on my Elimination Chamber review video. Next, we have Zack, Gibson, and James Drake in the NXT UK Tag Team Championships. They win the new championships by beating Mustache Mountain in the finals at the NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool pay-per-view. This was crazy because I did not see Gibson and Drake being the first champs, especially as heels. They did get booed out the building when they won the belts. It's great. You should check that shit out. Next, we are going to talk about Toni Storm and the NXT UK Women's Championship. She won the belt by beating Rhea Ripley at the NXT UK TakeOver pay-per-view. This is another great match that you should check out. Next, we have the War Raiders and the NXT Tag Team Championships. The War Raiders win the belts from the Undisputed Era at the NXT TakeOver Phoenix pay-per-view. Both teams have so many cool spots that happen throughout the match. There's a lot of near falls where you swear the match is going to be over, and the crowd's just like, oh my god! Like over and over and over. The War Raiders entrance is really cool, and they look like they could just freaking kill you dead and stuff. Alright, next we're talking about Velveteen Dream and the NXT North American Championship. Dream won the belt from Johnny Gargano on a weekly episode of NXT. This is another great match that took place. This match was pretty much the whole episode of NXT and a pay-per-view worthy match to see. Alright, there you go. Those are all the new champions we have in WWE since 2019. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the champions. I'm surprised and excited that there's been so many changes with the titles, especially on the main brands. Also, I don't know if it's true or not. There is a rumor that Roman Reigns is coming back on Raw. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.